Hi, Silvana. I'm doing a report of pandemic. Can you help me?
I'm Luzca, of course, but I don't have much time. What I have to do?
We just need to talk about the topic. It helped me to have a brainstorm.
Okay, I understand. We can start.
When the pandemic started, the first restriction was stay at home and social distancing. The government is so drastic restrictive that make it impossible for people to move physical. Do you remember how was the protection at the beginning of COVID?
I remember that people were very scared and they began to buy masks until they ran out. And it was before they gave the sanitary instructions. Because of them, manufacturers produced masks that didn't meet sanitary requirements.
Yes, that's right. For control to spread COVID-19, we needed a mask in the closest public spaces. Now, I can see that very few people protect themselves with a mask. What do you think? What is the health strategy to reduce transmission?
Now, I honestly see that people no longer use masks, like you say. They don't use alcohol, and sometimes they are in crowded places. They don't longer protect themselves as much. Do you think the vaccination process against COVID-19 in our country influenced that?
Agree that the vaccination is the most appropriate measure to control infection. It has been a great strategy to create campaigns that promote vaccination on time. Also, maintaining an order of priority in vaccination was a good measure of care. First, the vaccinated health personnel, older adults, those with comorbidities, and then the rest of the population.
Also, I saw that DC attacked some people more strongly. I think that influenced a lot.
Yes, the consumption of fruit, vegetables, and whole grains food has been some of the recommendation of nutritionists and doctors. I believe that this measure of taking care of what we eat has improved our eating patterns and has strengthened our immune system. Vaccination has been a conventional way to decrease transmission, and taking care of our diet is a bit unconventional here in our country.
Yes, and I think that people can help prevent and delay transmission. This depends on a lot of responsibility. Perhaps it isn't necessary to be looked up, but if you are very careful using alcohol, not going to crowded places, this could see that it is a little, but it could help a lot.
I agree with you. This pandemic has taught us that the medical professional provides us with the necessary recommendations for our health. Now it's up to us to take care of ourselves.
In my opinion, we are going to live with this disease forever. Maybe it will become like a flu.
That's true. In a couple of years, for the new generation, this will be like the flu. Furthermore, I will always remember how the doctors had an excellent bedside manner and be able to work well in a stressful situation. It was not easy to keep calm from this health crisis. What is your opinion about the work of the doctors?
I think that anyone wouldn't have done it. For me, the doctors were very brave since they had to deal directly with the infected people. What do you believe?
I believe that overcoming so many deaths has been a challenge for both doctors and us. Listening to the news every day, the increasing patient debris, trying to be informed by the online newspaper and only read I needed for the healthcare. Fortunately, I had completed my practice at the hospital. What are the main challenges that COVID-19 has brought you?
The main challenge that COVID-19 has brought me are university classes. It was very difficult because I have problems with the internet and that stressed me a lot. Also, I started to withdraw, so I had problems with eating and I started to get sick easily. The biggest problem happened when I got too sick. First, I went to the hospital and they prescribed me some injections that didn't work for me. Then, I went to another doctor for a second opinion. He prescribed me the same thing. Therefore, I had to go another doctor who did a lot of tests and gave me a treatment, which helped me a lot.
I'm glad you got better and that you went to the doctor in a timely manner. Keep in mind that the disease remains and has not yet gone. So take precautions to take care of your health. And remember, as we mentioned before, if you take care of your diet, you can prevent this and other diseases in the future.
Thank you. Now I'm more aware of that, and I'm sorry I have to go.
Okay, no problem. Call me soon. Bye.